Alrighty, guys. Good evening. Welcome in. How's everyone doing today? AM, congrats on first. Enjoy the points. Welcome, welcome. How's that feel to be to have your evenings free again? All right, let's dive in here. We're gonna start out with like dailies, weeklies, all that stuff, and then we'll figure out where we need to spend most of our time, whether it's Genshin exploration or Lucia pre-farming or whatever. Should probably be a pre-download for ZZ already. I'll make sure I do that at work when I have fast internet. Not gonna lie, the courtroom scene in Iron Man 2 is still top 10 MCU moment for me. Oh, nice. That was a good one. I don't know if I would say it's top 10, but I would have to think through a lot to kind of figure out. But that one's solid. To this day, I still think my favorite movie in all the MCU is probably still The Winter Soldier, just because no other movie has like blown my mind to the same level. Like that movie did stuff that like I was not expecting them to be willing to do. Like in hindsight, I probably should have seen the whole Hydra thing coming, but the fact that they were willing to blow up S.H.I.E.L.D., especially after they only half a season earlier started Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which at the time we all thought was canon. But yeah. Ooh, Crystal Flight Traps, right? Top 10 if I don't include fight scenes, like top 10 character moments. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I would have to think through. Maybe at some point we can do like a top 10 list or something on stream. Yeah, Iron Man 2 definitely has its moments. Overall, the movie's not like among my favorites, but it's solid. How much resin do I have? I'm full up on resin. Winter Soldier is your favorite solo film, while Infinity War is your favorite Avengers film. Okay. Yeah, the Avengers ones are obviously going to be fairly high for me, for most of them. But yeah, Winter Soldier is just like... just my favorite MCU movie and experience. And it's hard to really call any or most MCU movies solo films anymore, right? If I had to pick like a favorite solo film, like an actual solo film, probably say Doctor Strange, maybe. Maybe take on Iron Man 2. What's your fourth favorite movie? Phase 1. Oop, hang on, let's see here. Over Thor and Incredible Hulk. That's fair. Let's see, which team are we going with?
You want to see my archive? Of course. I'm always happy to show off my masterpiece.
What are we going with, guys? Okay. No, not Skirk, man. It's just... Don't do Skirk, don't do Skirk.
Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind.
Really, man?
More often than not.
Does this guy not have any, not cry characters? Where's our fourth? There you are. Are we all here? Who's missing?
Yeah.
Where's the Arlec? Oh my god, guys, we're not even all here. We're not even all here. Where's the host? Oh, no, they're there. They showed up. Are they still alive? Let's go. Oh, did I just die? The frick? What just happened? That's not good. Alright, go team. Luckily, this boss isn't too bad, especially once you get into the that other world or whatever. He just stands there while he's waiting for us.
Good, keep it up. I'm still stalling for time. How inefficient. You cannot face me.
So they should be able to beat him. Yeah, if I had to pick other solo films, let's see. Doctor Strange is great. What else? What else? Captain Marvel 1.
Excellent. You barely managed to touch my level.
Hey, Dorlo. Oh, no, you were here. It's only because they love Shane Black. Shane Black, no, they did a really good job with Iron Man 3. I just wish, yeah, no, 3 was really well done. I just wish they, because you always hear, I mean, obviously, like, if you've been watching the other MCU movies since, you know they did more with the Mandarin later. But I just wish, because, like, he's such a major Iron Man villain, you know what I mean? So I wish they had, like, set themselves up for, like, properly handling the Mandarin at some point. You know what I mean? That's, like, my biggest, I wish they did that. And even when they did eventually utilize the Mandarin, I still feel like they didn't. So again, I still feel like they kind of left things a bit more open for that, but I don't know if Llama alone can take this on. Oh yeah, and I agree, especially since Shang-Chi is my second favorite Phase 4 project behind No Way Home. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't. There are a lot of people that don't like some of the post-Endgame stuff. I think most of the post-Endgame stuff is fine. Again, like they had a strong, like, sense of direction with once they kind of introduced Thanos. Like, oh, that's where we're going, and even they took a detour with Ultron in the meantime. But they had a strong sense of direction of where things could go. But after that, it's like, okay, where do we go? So they kind of had to experiment a bit and stuff like that. So And clearly they tried setting up for Kang, and that didn't work out for a couple of reasons, but I thought most of the post-game stuff was fine. The only one I was actually thinking about this today. The only one I really wish that they would go back and be like, hey, this is not canon. we tried, but we get it. Is Secret Invasion. I really wish. We're gonna get a fourth? This is just us.
Blessings of the heavens do not fall impartially. Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
You can stay Flint's, man. Go with it. Go for it. Stay Flint's. There we go. Who does have a... Probably should have healed. Alright, there we go. But yeah, Secret Invasion, I really wish they would be like, you know what? We tried, didn't really work out, or this is non-canon. Because, like, the way they just kind of killed off some major characters and kind of, like, and for others, they kind of basically destroyed any character progression they've had since, like, the Civil War. Wait for me. Oh, you want to come in? Okay, I'll, after this one. This is not my, I'm not hosting. How's it going, Sparkle? Nope. We're starting. Okay. Where's our Columbina? Where's our Columbina? Can you attack so we can do Lunar? Please?
Accelerating. Installation chamber deployed.
Into the gate. Finish up a Night Manager. Yes, let's go.
Accelerating.
Okay, Varka heal. Varka heal. That's more of the same problems as before.
Defensive mode engaged.
Where are we going? Where's everyone? Oh my god.
Be silent. Night falls.
Am I missing someone here? Columbina, get over here. Time to up the ante.
Quite finished.
Let me catch up with it. I know a lot of people had issues with Aquafina. Aquafina's like the best part of that movie. What are you talking about? That movie made me a fan of Aquafina. I don't mind that she gets cast and everything. I especially love her character in Stage's Take on Dracula, but for me personally, there are other actors out there that I have issues over.
Installation chamber deployed.
Issues with. Dude, what are you doing? Why? What are you doing, man? She's attacking. Right. No, I thought Aquafina was fantastic in Shang-Chi. More personal opinion you have. In we go, in we go. Oh, we lost Flints. Alright, Columbina and Effa, let's go. Where are you? Where are you?
Accelerating. Cleanup sequence initiated.
You here? There you are. Dude, heal. You're just like standing there? Come on, man. You can't do this alone, man.
Preparing for dust up.
I'll share 3 favorite characters. I had to 2 minutes and had a break between my 3rd and 2nd favorite character. Or was it all the stuff that you were worried was gonna happen, Jiggles? Dude, get over here and help. What the heck are you doing?
Cleanup sequence initiated.
I had it so bad. Oh, I'm sorry. And it's worse too that you knew that it was coming.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Come on, Burger. And calm down. See, look, I'm not doing lunar charge. Get over here. Thank you. No Way Home is your second favorite live-action Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, No Way Home was fantastic. And, like, objectively, it was probably the best one. But at the same time, it's like, I wish they didn't have to rely so much on, like, multiverse and stuff yet. Oh, there's the last one. I was like, where is it?
Accelerating.
Like watching you struggle. Hey, hey, hey. Why my grandmother said it was worse than her being. Yeah, okay. That sounds pretty bad though. Spider-Verse movie's over it, and Spider-Man 2 is still your favorite live action. Spider-Man 2 is fantastic. Don't face him. Is he probably attacking him already? Where is he? Hide, man. Where are you? I don't know where you are. I hope he's hiding.
Preparing for dust up.
How dull.
Accelerate. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Oh man, it's gonna take a while. Only two of us, but we can do it. Just make sure you're attacking and healing.
Defensive mode engaged. Insulation chamber deployed.
Good. I tell you, was gonna die the entire episode. I was just getting those vibes, but pulling that rug out from under me with no warning.
Ultimatum protocol.
Top 3 changes depending on the day. Oh no, that's fair.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Same. Have tickets gone on sale yet for Brand New Day? I don't think they have, right? So, guys, so again, this week it's a weird schedule. Tomorrow we're pulling for Lucia, and then Wednesday it'll be a late start to stream because I'm coming home from a banquet. We have our music awards banquet, so I'll probably be streaming in a suit on Wednesday. Thursday, I just have to remember I have a tech meeting. You guys don't have to worry about that. It's for my work. Sunday, I'm going downtown to Chicago to see the Chicago Symphony Orchestra again. Or not Symphony Orchestra, but it'll be at the Symphony Center, same place as the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, for a Square Enix concert. So, like, from the makers of the Distant Worlds concert, which is like the Final Fantasy concerts, but it's also including things like so they're doing not just Final Fantasy, but they're doing like Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana, and I don't know if they're. I'm assuming they're doing Kingdom Hearts. I'm sure they're doing Dragon Quest as well. I know they're doing some like Nier. Come on, Victoria, we got this. Or not Victoria. Barca and Melina. We're so close. One more should do it. Let's see, not yet. Okay. We gotta make sure I buy tickets. Although that one's not gonna be an IMAX right away, possibly at all. Because was it the Odyssey? I think has all the IMAX stuff for that weekend. All the IMAX theaters. And that should do it. Let's go. Carrick, welcome in. How's it going? I want to thank you for yesterday. I hope I didn't talk. Oh no, absolutely, absolutely. We're always here to talk about stuff, about fun stuff. But I have a deep passion for both. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, and I've grown an appreciation for Star Trek. But as far as like sci-fi franchises, I probably would say I like Firefly the most. What else? What other sci-fi franchises? But yeah, no, I mean, obviously I grew up watching a lot of Star Wars. Even though I got into it relatively late compared to some of my friends. I think I'm a bigger Star Wars fan than most of them at this point. Alright. Sparkle, you want in? I'm gonna do... I can do this one again if you need me to, but I'm also gonna do Moekas and then the chessboard. Hear about the new Firefly series? Yep. I was retweeting all, or not retweeting, but reposting because it was all on Instagram. I was posting all the updates because like leading up to it, Nathan Fillion was teasing stuff with like all the rest of the cast, and I'm like, this is too big to be just like, oh hey, it's a Comic-Con reunion or something like that. No, it was too big. And then as soon as they announced Adam Baldwin, who most of the cast mostly tries to avoid working with these days just because of his varying political views mostly. So they seem to kind of like avoid working with him. But the fact that they announced him means that, okay, this is a big deal. That they're willing to, in a way, work with him on something means that this is a big deal for Firefly. And then when they finally announced it, I was like, retweeting it all over the place. How's it going, Dragon? Welcome in. All right. But yeah, Sparkle, if you want in. Dragon, if you want in too, I'm going to do the other... let's see. Let's do Moeka boss fight next. Not Moeka, but like, you know what I mean. He's a Republican and dumb supporter. He is, but he's also the one that's just... You guys remember, like, what was it called? Gamergate? I don't even remember all the details of Gamergate, but apparently, like, he was, like, the one who kind of, like, is responsible for all of that. So he's the reason... he's, like, one of the main people to blame for that. Hold on, we gotta wait for more people to come in. Match. But yeah, all the above for him. Ever watch Buffy or Angel? I haven't yet. I've been meaning to start Buffy. It's just a lot to start with. Okay, kind of feeling a bit under... Ooh, I'm sorry. Like, actually sick or mostly, like, allergies?
Exploration and trials.
Because it is allergy season. And at least those
Adventuring
things,
is
like,
right up my alley.
it's day to day, basically. Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're not. I'm sick, just blend me. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully we can keep your mind off things. Hello, lurking. Welcome in, Boy Wonder. Hope you're doing well.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
All right. Comes to worst MC projects: Love and Thunder for movies, Secret Invasion for shows. I thought Love and Thunder was fine. I wish it was longer so they had a bit more time to kind of do stuff in the movie. And two, I wish they took it slightly more seriously. I didn't mind them like keeping things lighthearted, but I wish it was a little bit longer and they took it a little bit more seriously. But yeah, Secret Invasion for me is like the single bad thing from the MCU. Like, I appreciate them trying things and trying to like subvert expectations, But no, that series was just like bad decision after
Many
another.
insects have a compulsion to
Let's
follow
say I know
the
I
light.
unloaded a lot of TV
Humans
series
are
on
the
you, but I
same.
promise won't be you won't be
Except we
disappointed.
call
Oh, no
that light
worries.
hope.
We seem to have similar tastes. I'm trying to think what other similar shows I like. I wish I had more time for shows these days. Destiny, thank you for the lurk. Welcome in. There's so much I have to catch up on at the moment. Heavy emphasis on comedy ruined it for me. I didn't mind the emphasis on comedy. I just think, especially when you're dealing with some of the story like points that they were kind of presenting, especially, you know, the whole thing behind like Jane, right, and her, without going into too many spoilers, like her illness, like that stuff you gotta take seriously, right? Yeah. Where they had a great balance of both seriousness and comedy. NT has left me quite disappointed. Alright, whenever you're ready. Oh, there you go, Sparkle. Alright, cool. Alright, just waiting on one. Hey, wait. We're missing one. Just wait. Where's the other? Wait, is it just us? Alright, well, alright.
Hey, no dying! Suffer the wrath of Easley! Incinerate! Letting brave names echo! Light of the blazing sun!
Delay the inevitable.
Incinerate!
Just keep inflicting cryo and hydro.
This world shall perish.
Incinerate! Wrath from the sky! I'm
Okay.
In the future you foresaw, you even left a trace.
Oh no! Sparkle, do you think you can beat it? It's almost there.
You ignited a
Oh wait, no, I
fire
have
you could
chill
not
on in.
control.
Sparkle, let's get those. Let's get Farina's skill going and hit it as best you can. We can still beat it. There's only a little bit left. I'll heal up on Wika while we're waiting. I guess in a way it's good that I have
The engines.
two characters because I'll be able to heal Malika.
Pyroclastic surge.
witness my power!
We got it. Well done, team. Sparkle, especially. We were down to almost nothing there. Sparkle, do you need this one? It's over here. Where are you going? Alright, I was telling a friend about the Japanese version of Power Rangers. He's so interested, he's going to watch starting tonight. I'd love to hear his thoughts. That'd be interesting. I need to catch up. There's so many shows I gotta catch up. I gotta finish watching Wonder Man. I know Doodles watched and loved that one. I gotta watch Daredevil season 2. I gotta watch Andor season 2. I gotta watch what else? There's a whole lot more I need to catch up on. Freena's only level 80. That's still pretty good, though. Well, it's better than some people's. Alright, I'll handle Freena on this one since mine's C2, and this one's crucial here. If you have Cryo and Hydro, it'd be great. so much darker than the US version. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. And then Sparkle, after this one, if there's anyone that you want to do, let me know. I can do Tutorial again. I can do other ones as well. You can cast Anthony Starr as any more. Wait, which one's Anthony Starr? Who would you cast him? He's the actor who played Homelander in The Boys. I don't know who that is. I'll look them up in a second. Ooh, they have Zibai. Favorite superhero character? Ooh, that's a good question. Like if we're saying just like Marvel, I'd probably say Doctor Strange. If we're saying just DC, probably say Zatanna. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Let me think about that one. But if we're talking like overall, like there's some other like non-Marvel, non-DC ones I could probably pick. Hands down, Christopher Reeve Superman. That's a pretty solid pick.
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous.
Epic Stacks, welcome in. I was released on DVD outside Japan several years ago.
Before cultivating these arts,
have you seen it?
All their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch.
Does anyone else have Skirk? Let's see. I've always been more of a Batman guy than Superman. Who's your favorite Batman?
Obviously, I'm gonna say Speranza. You know I'm biased, but seriously, you should give it a try. Katya's cooking
Bill
will
Bixby,
not
Incredible Hulk,
disappoint you.
1977. Okay, okay.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies.
I mean, I can go Skirk, but we need someone else to go Farina.
The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting
Okay, there
to
we
do?
go. Or did they leave? They left. Hold on, I gotta match again. Oh my god, it's the same guy. Oh my god. Favorite Batman, Michael Keaton, easy, okay. Bale, favorite Bruce Wayne, Pattinson's your favorite Batman, interesting. Joker is harder. Heath Ledger, no questions. If we're going live action, they love both Nicholson and Ledger. Yeah, both were they were different takes, but they were both solid.
A must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
I might need to switch to Skirk. Bum, bum, bum. Some solid moments. Going to
Anything else more interesting to do?
going to Amin alone. What's up?
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor. But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate,
Being too
and an
popular
open
can be
mind.
such a hassle.
Who knew the people would adore me so much?
All right, we gotta
You
go,
wanna see my
guys.
archive?
Oh, I guess we're going.
Let the world away! Now hang in there!
Okay, guys, I need you guys to attack it so I can do. Is this multiplayer with other people or friends? Yeah, we can do it with friends or anyone. Like right now, Sparkle in the chat, or yeah, is also playing here with us in the game. So the game is, I mean, the game is mostly single player, but you can
I was
also do.
quoting Batman 89 Joker by Nicholson Bob Gunshoots Bob and Fans.
Oh, okay.
One's going to need a minute alone and Amen.
Okay. Can catch up and chat here in a second. Oh, 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 don't die. Alright, oh, hang on. Just make sure I don't die. Oh no, we lost the Scoffier.
My will and
Guys, I need you to. Okay, we're going after this guy? Alright, fine. Guys, I need you guys to attack so I get the little. There we go, there's one. I need 3. Get harder, guys.
It is time to slay our foes with
Right.
one almighty sword.
I need the Frina to switch so that we're doing Hydro. Come on. Oh my god. Who's this? Farina, no! You are. Oh my god, they're gonna ruin this.
my time.
This Farina doesn't know what they're doing. We're gonna. Alright. Sparkle, I'm gonna disband and then I'm gonna. You can come back in after that. I'm gonna just get rid of this. This Uli, this. They don't know how to play Farina. Oh my god, they're still trying in the battle. They don't know what they're doing. Alright. And once it's clear. Alright, Sparkle, if you want to come back in. Alright, we catch up with chat though. I missed a lot here. Let's see here. This is multiplayer or with other people or friends. Yeah, so you can. The game is mostly single player. But you can do co-op with things like for exploration or boss battles and stuff like that. A game a friend worked on came out recently. Oh, nice! The first time I've been this early to game and it's in this community. I'm pretty sure it made the first guy. Pretty sure you made the first guys. Oh, nice. Is that out like full public now, or is it still? Are they still in testing or what? Or Joker is your favorite Nicholson performance? Quoting Batman '89 Joker by Nicholson. They cannot discuss anything unless authorized to do so. What do you mean? Oh, I think we were just confused about. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I just couldn't read while in the middle of that. I was wondering if they're working on or if it's still under production. Oh, it's out already. Just it's the first time I've been so early to a game that I'm the first or one of the first to make a guide. Nice. Does anyone remember like Game Facts? I used to make stuff for that site. On the other hand, Ledger Joker. You don't know how I got these scars. It's a hard comparison. Ledger and Nicholson both good.
Favorite Nicholson performance everyone. One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Okay. I don't know. I would have to think about that. Because I've seen a few of their films. More serious tone of Ledger's performance because I always prefer Nicholson as Costello in The Departed over as Joker. It's full out. A bumpy ride. Oh, that's the game. On Steam. Okay. Yeah, I don't have Steam. At least not anymore. What, let's see. I have to think about my favorite Nicholson performance. Yeah, Epic Sex Guy, if you give this one a try, if you give Genshin a try, you can do co-op with us. And then we have a bunch of people that play in our community, so we can also help you out too in co-op. We can kind of carry you too if you really want. If you're not seeing One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, I must say it's a must-see. Well, is it streaming anywhere that I can check it out easily? Because I've seen Nicholson in a few things, but I don't think I've seen that one.
How brilliant!
I don't remember if I asked, but have you seen The Departed? I don't think I have.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
If you ask me what's the one place you should visit in Nasha Town, obviously I'm gonna say Speranza. You know I'm biased, but seriously, you should give it a try. Katya's cooking will not disappoint you.
It's a super cute game where you pick up
I'm all
animals
for
in your
work-life
little train.
balance, but I think this
So
is
a
pushing
bumpy
it.
ride. I'll have to make sure I be on the lookout for that. If you have a trailer or something, feel free to share that, or even just the Steam link in the Discord.
Sure feels good to get away from my desk. Now, where's a good spot for a nap?
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Oh, all right, here we go.
The show begins! Never stop the lightning! Echoing song! Do your master's bidding! Into the void! Stop that! I'm flying! You must disappear. Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us. Unleash! Feel this. Paradigm shift.
Just two.
Into the void. My name's Echoing Song!
Skip Fellas and The Departed are for saving movies I recommend the most. But yeah, Kara, Dorolo's like a really big movie buff as well. Like we're always here talking movies.
Never star goes out!
There's two riffs. I need this Frina to stay off healing and attack, please. Yeah, because if I don't have the rifts, I don't do any damage. That's the problem here. So once I do my skill, I need you guys to attack so I get the rifts to come out, and then I can collect them. There we go. There we go. Oh, they're back to healing again. Stop it.
Slay our foes with one almighty
This calls for some pomp and ceremony.
annihilation is
Oh no.
My turn to take the spotlight!
Oh, bro, it's me and Barbara. Oh my god, I can't do this alone. Let's go to tries again.
too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
No luck so far on this one. No.
The assumption
Just
that
trying to get a
every
good
person
co-op
has
team.
somewhere to
Goodfellas
call
is
home
classic.
naive. I got used to living in the
Are
mountains
you okay? Who?
alongside the birds and beasts
Me?
a long
I'm
time
fine.
ago.
Fourth not joining yet. You also love The Departed? Not as much as Goodfellas. Also, Goodfellas is based on a true story. Where is this guy? Come on. Is the fourth guy not joining?
Mind be purged, world be saved.
Yeah, we gotta try again.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
That is, if you like mob films, you're a huge film and TV fan. I know Dorolo is. I just haven't seen a lot. Oh, Iron's left. Oh my god. Also, true gamer, but I love that retro. I grew up with retro. I just don't have as much of a I don't have as much of a nostalgia for like a lot of 2D games. Now, if the game's good, I'll still enjoy it. But I know a lot of people like love 2D just for the sake of 2D and stuff like that, like those older games. But
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power. That's why.
all right, Sparkle. Oh.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew
Oops, sorry
the
for the
people
symbols.
would adore me so much?
I don't think this is the wrong way, but you look young, under 35. I mean, I usually don't answer on stream. But
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
if I look young, that's
You
a
think
good
I've got a
sign.
sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
You grew up with the NES and the Super NES and the Nintendo 64 and the Xbox. So my path was, I mean, I've had a lot of consoles and handhelds over the years, but like I started on NES. My older cousin eventually handed down their like old Atari 2600. We didn't play it a ton except for like just the novelty of it. But then went from the NES to
There's no
Game
such thing
Gear
as pure
to
freedom in this
N64
world. Even the
to
world-
GameCube.
Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
I had a 360 Slim, but I didn't really use it much except for Connect. And then Wii U, Switch, and Switch 2. So an NES and PS2. I have all my old systems, I think. It's just that the 360 Slim doesn't work anymore. Didn't get PlayStation 1, but played the crap out of PS2. Yeah, I've never owned a PlayStation, except for briefly getting the PS, like the PlayStation Classic, like the mini console, but it wasn't like it wasn't worth $100. So eventually I was like, are we gonna be able to do this team? Is
You
this team
think
gonna
I've
work?
got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
I want Fatal Frame 2 for PS2, but they want way too much for it. I mean, if you wait, they might eventually port those to like Switch 2 or the other newer systems as well.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries.
What could the children
It's rather
be up
pathetic to force a conversation just to
Never mind.
occupy silence.
Let them do as they please.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Alright, looks like Maya's gonna go in Hydro.
Relax. Constant motion.
Sure,
I
alright.
stand before it, alone and unchanging.
You want the OG copy? Oh, okay. I am stubborn the next year. Fatal Frame 2 is a Japanese horror game and its graphics are very creepy.
There's no such thing as
I
pure
get that.
freedom in this world. Even
Like
the
for
wind
me, I'm
cannot
a
go
big
on
Fire Emblem
forever.
fan. Obviously, I want it to be able to get all these like digitally so I can
serves
play them
no
whenever, but I
purpose
also want every game
whatsoever.
physically for my collection as well. I have probably the biggest Fire Emblem collection in the world. If you type in exclamation point collection, you can see a picture of my Fire Emblem collection, and it was 8 years ago. It was already one of the biggest Fire Emblem collections in the world. And since that picture was taken, again, exclamation point collection. Since that picture was taken, I would estimate that it's probably like 12 to 13 times bigger now. Just based on the number of storage boxes that I needed for that picture and the number of storage boxes I have now.
No need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Relax.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Tea parties are a must for
Actually,
the
speaking of this
well-mannered.
melody, I'm just like randomly
You have to
humming.
learn
Got a
the
sharp
proper
tongue?
etiquette.
Chat, thoughts on the
I
Tron
tell it like it
movies
is.
and
If
series.
someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
I very much enjoyed the original, Legacy, and Uprising, which is the series.
Relax.
Is that male voice I hear Zhao? Possibly. I don't know if any of these randos came in and is currently Zhao on the map. Look at this Antien getting impatient there. He's level 80, come on. Kid Icarus Uprising had some good music tracks. Oh yeah, no, the Kid Icarus Uprising soundtrack, which I have on CD from Japan, is fantastic. There's one riff. There's three. Let's go. Oh my god, okay. We have to at least survive until this level 80 Escoffier can come back. Intensity, hold on. Am I missing comments? Are you doing a stream elsewhere besides Switch? No. At least not right now. I could, if you guys want me to. Hold on, I might also be missing some comments here.
I'm flying. You can't get me up here.
Oh, we lost two. It's gonna be... Because yeah, Skirk doesn't work by herself, which is kind of annoying. There's one. Which is pretty much all we're gonna get if it's just the two of us.
Time to virus into the void. Merciless. Paradigm shift.
As long as Xingqiu is applying Hydro. Yeah, so Epic Sax, I know you're new to like or haven't watched a lot of Genshin, but like so the game is combat is based largely on reactions. So that's why we were waiting for certain people to put certain characters in. So right now the character I'm playing here is Skirk. She's Cryo, which is ice, and the Xingqiu here, the other person, is playing as a Hydro character, so that inflicts freeze. There are other elements as well that can inflict other reactions, which is like the basis for Genshin's battle system.
I'm flying. You can't much nicer.
Into the void. Time to act. Never star goes out.
You want us to play again? No, yeah, it's probably faster. Let's try it again.
The show begins.
Overruled.
Okay, let me catch up. Let's see. Fatal Frame 2 is a Japanese horror game. Read that one. Is that male voice? I hear Zhao. Am I missing comments? You stream elsewhere? No, that's just, yeah. Right now it's just Twitch. Yeah, the intensity systems for Smash Bros. On 3DS, Wii U, and Switch originated from Kid Icarus Uprising.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
I need a fourth pay with you. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know if you guys can see my shirt.
There's no such thing as
There we
freedom
go.
in this world.
That's my shirt for today.
Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Relax.
An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect. Know of any new orchestral pieces? I like to swap out the background music in the kitchen once in a while. It's a great way to find new inspiration.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and
There's no
unchanging.
need to exchange
Boring.
pleasantries. It's
Isn't
rather
there anything
pathetic to
else
force a
more interesting
conversation
to do?
just to occupy silence.
Daito, welcome and thank you for the redeem.
There was a cat that really was gone.
Shame you never watched the original trilogy. No, I've seen the original trilogy. I just don't prefer it. Because prior to the special editions in '97, that's like all we had was the original trilogy. Actually, I think well, I don't have. My parents have, and I used to watch it as a kid. They had the original VH. Well, not the original, but like they had the VHS tapes, like the last ones that were before the special editions. You guys remember those ones? And '77, yeah. Are we gonna go? May the 4th be with you. Yes, Daito, you too. You too. I wonder what people would grow up on the remasters would think of on the remastered ones. When I was in, I'm not gonna say actually like how old, but when Revenge of the Sith came out, we had a friend of ours who had never seen. All right, Maya already died. All right, Sparkle, don't die because we need Hydro. Stay alive. Yeah, Sparkle, I feel like Maya is not going to be reliable, so we're going to rely on you for the Hydro. Over here. There we go.
Show no fear.
Did they quit out? Oh my god. Freaking Maya. Like I might as well have just done 2 characters.
No rescue, no problem.
Jazz, checkmate. Oh, thank you for all the redeems, Daito. I'll take care of those as soon as this boss battle is over here. How you doing today, Daito? No Job of the Hutt in New Hope. Han only shot Greedo before he could fire. The biggest changes came in Empire and Jedi.
No rescue, no problem. A little loose boosh.
Allow me.
Up to the freezer.
Oh wait, and I died.
In over my head.
Force Ghost, Starlight Pit, OG Voice of Boba Fett, OG Emperor. Okay, I will say that change I don't mind. Oh, he quit out too. All right, Sparkle, we're gonna just do this with us, not rely on other people because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. I present.
A dash of frosting.
All right, where's Sparkle? We'll wait till Sparkle gets out here. Han was the only one to shoot because if he hadn't, he knew Greedo was going to kill him. Yeah, I don't mind them changing the Emperor. I think that was fine. The older original Emperor always was weird looking. I have a bad confession. I bought the despecialized edition years before. I don't mind the special editions. For the most part, I'm okay with most of the changes. There are a few that like just where it's just like okay, they made some changes and sure, if that was George's like intention, fine. But it's just like it feels like for some reason a lot of the special edition changes felt like half baked. Does that make sense? Like it feels like they were unfinished. So, you own every copy of Star Wars. I think I own between me and like, I know my parents have like the older VHSs. What are they saying? Let's see here. Yeah, Sparkle, you can put whoever. I'm not gonna wait for a fourth. This way I can switch between them. Because I know there was a like an original VHS. I don't know if we have those. And then I have... Yeah, we have... They had the trilogy before the special edition. We have those VHS tapes. And then we have... My parents have the original special edition VHSs. And then I have... the original DVD releases, which are special editions, which they've made changes on those already, so those aren't even the same versions. I need more riffs, guys. That's 2. Deal after this.
Let me scribe. Time to shine. We should present a united front. Merciless. Goose on the loose. Paradigm shift.
This is so much easier without having to rely on the fourth person to know what they're doing. And then you have THX. Oh, who we lose? Oh, I lost both of you? Alright. Let's see how much I can do on my own, you guys. It's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna get as many riffs. First remastered VHS, which has Puppet Yoda and Phantom Menace. Yeah, I have those. I think I actually got like it was like a box set that had... Oh, come on. Here. Nope, we're not gonna do it. Rip.
My power is immense.
One blast is quite enough. The show begins.
Did you guys both quit out? No.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, my darling.
Shower me with praise.
Everyone left.
Ow! A little too toasty.
No, leave. 2011 Blu-ray. Also, you have, and then plus the Greedo. Wait, what? I don't know what that one is.
How brilliant!
Add another scene. Yeah, they basically have kept adding scenes basically until George Lucas left. So yeah, like people talk about like, oh, the special edition, special edition. Really, the only special editions were the ones released in '97, because after that they were different after that. So.
Fulfill our pact.
What are the most recent ones I have? I think the most recent Blu-ray I have, I think it's the 2011, because I think it was the original Blu-ray. It's the one where it was like this. It was the set that had, I think, young Anakin walking in, excuse me, in the desert on the cover. So that was the one. I think it was the original Blu-ray set. You're worse with Star Trek. Let's go. All right, so we got a good team here.
Strike a pose. A little amuse-bouche.
My ult's not charged up. But yeah, I don't know if Epic Sack is still here. If you guys haven't played Genshin before, you guys should give it a try. Because again, there are co-op moments like this. Play together, help each other out. A lot of the game is single player. Like, especially like main story stuff. If you ever do watch, watch things with Star Trek? Yeah, we do sometimes do movie nights in our Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, !Discord, get that link. Oh, look at this one. Over here. Save this alt. Kirak, what are your favorite Star Trek films? Mine's probably First Contact. Although what was the fourth one? I also like that one. The one with the whales. Actually, I really like that one. But it's yeah, it's probably. I don't know where I would rank it, but I do like that one. Uh-oh. Okay, don't worry, Sparkle. We got you. Stay here. We'll get the rewards. Switch, I need hydro application. There we go. What was the fourth Star Trek called? I always forget that one. It's the one with the whales, the one where they slingshot around the sun. Take down the queen. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Where's Sparkle? There's Sparkle.
The show begins.
Alright, Sparkle, do you need any boss fights, son? Because I did my 3. But I know you came in on the 2nd, so let me know if you have any boss fights that you want to work on.
How brilliant!
Did our chat disappear? You guys still there? Let's see. Don't know if neither. Let's see, I don't need. I don't know if neither rewards right now. Okay. Yeah. See, that's why whenever like I don't know what I need. I basically just do the 3 most recent bosses because I'm assuming anyone that I go for that's new is gonna want them, and anyone else that like I get on a rerun, I'll have to farm for those specifically, if I don't already have it. But yeah, I don't know what Nicole needs. But yeah, is there any other battles that you want to do then while you're here? Where are you? Let me know if you're, yeah, if there's any other even like just world bosses you want to work on. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more of these. Plus, let's see. We said she's pyro, right? Yeah, I'm gonna need more experience books. Probably need more of these too, because these are the ones from Nod Cry.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew
This
the
was
people would adore
for
me so
Linnea. Where is this one? Oh, the moon gecko. I wonder if it's that one. This was for Ilua. What was this one?
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's
Where is
written
that guy?
destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads...
Oh, that's the gecko. Okay. I mean, I do need those geo crystals. Where's this other one? Oh, I forgot that one existed. Let's see, I have 3, 16, 2, 10. I know I'm gonna need 6 of those. I think it's 6, 9, 9? Let's see. Sparkle says I was gonna get level up tickets. Oh, the book level up books, or the experience books. Is that what you mean? I can do those. I need those too. Change team members. Let's get some experience books. All right, Kirik, are you still here? I don't know if you heard my question. All right, Sparkle, let's get those experience books then. Still here? I don't know if you heard my question. I was asking what your favorite Star Trek films are. Just watching. Oh, okay. Because if I had to pick favorites, I'd probably say First Contact, followed by whatever 4 was. I don't remember the title for 4. The one with the whales and everything. They don't look like books. Wait, okay, so you said level up tickets. Which one do you mean? Level up tickets for characters or Wrath of Khan's your favorites? That one was solid. I did like that one. Level up tickets. Not sure which one you mean.
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
Oh, I should probably turn those in. Level up tickets. What do you, which one are the tickets? The green rarity ones? Which ones? I'm weird though. I did enjoy Insurrection. Which one was that one? A lot of the next generation ones actually kind of like they blur together in my mind. I know which one's which. I just don't remember the title of going with whichever one. But if you describe what happens, I'll probably remember. Look like tickets, kind of. Where are they? Is this something we can farm? They look like tickets.
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires.
Also, I should probably redeem some of these.
Clutter can one see the
These give us artifacts. Where do we get the tickets? Never mind. I'm sorry. I can look it up. Instruction is. Oh, the Fountain of Youth. Okay. I think I remember that one.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Level up tickets. Yeah, see, when I search level up tickets, the first thing that comes up is character experience.
Nor can it be reversed.
Georgie's eyes are repaired. Riker's change. I remember the eyes, his eyes being fixed. I remember that one. I'll have to brush up my memory on those. But yeah, I know for a fact that like the one Next Generation film I know for sure I remember. Well, maybe 2. I know obviously First Contact is probably my favorite, just overall Star Trek film. And then which is the one where, you know, after hold on, let's do some of these battles here, and then I'll look up which one's which, just to brush up on them. Oh shoot, Neppa's not gonna work on you. Oh no. Neither is Fischl. Alright, DPS Colvina, let's go. Here, beat noise.
Preparing for dust up. Insulation chamber deployed.
Premium converge. Surge.
Oh no, we're full. I can't heal.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Converge.
Ultimatum protocol.
Oh, there's another Electro one. We're still full. Alright, physical and ethical, let's go. Back, there's only so much tea my bladder can handle. Oh, no worries.
Annihilation mode.
Oh, that's right, after this I have to, because Daito redeemed Hydrate, I gotta do all that and all the other stuff, all the other redemptions.
Installation chamber deployed. Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Yeah, this battle's a lot harder than it should be because he's Electro, which means my Inefa and Sparkle's Fischl are probably not as useful, except for maybe physical damage. I don't think this one's Electro.
Here comes another.
Installation chamber deployed.
Ultimatum protocol.
Cleanup sequence.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Alright. Okay, I'm good on condensed resin. Anything else that you need, Sparkle? Because I have regular resin now, which could work for world bosses too if I want to do those. What do you want to work on? Otherwise, I'm going to do some exploration probably of the temple. What do you want to work on? We can do more experience books if you want, but I'm not sure where these tickets are that you're talking about.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day, so don't worry about me.
The books
can
are
keep
the...
up.
Oh, so then you wanted to work on these then? Okay. Wild Hunt.
Annihilation mode.
Wings of darkness. Come.
Accelerating.
You can get away. Brace yourself. Converge.
Installation chamber deployed.
Ultimatum protocol.
My daughter calls me in. Oh, that's nice. Wishing him a good night. And that's the only time I'm off work. I know that feeling. Right now I'm gearing up before marching band season, so luckily I still have my evenings to me for the most part. But once we get into the late summer, early fall, goodbye evenings. Yeah, once marching season starts, my weekdays are mostly I start work at 7:30 in the morning. I technically am done with rehearsal at 8 p.m., but oftentimes we go to we go to dinner as a staff meeting kind of thing. So then I don't even leave until like 10 p.m. So long days. But outside of marching band season and jazz band season, I have a bit more time in the evenings still. Work long days. Work 8 to 5 typically, some days later, yeah. Yeah, for me it's about 7:30 till about 4 most days, and then during the fall semester basically, and even the summer, it's more until 8 and or 10 p.m. at GM in the store. Oh, nice. Right. Where's Sparkle? Where are you? Oh, there you are. I was like, where are you?
Annihilation mode.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I am a music teacher. Teach high school band, elementary general, music, and more. But we're doing we're preparing for this the upcoming season's marching band show. We're actually doing Genshin Impact, coincidentally. Last year we did a Tron. The year before that we did Spirited Away, which was when I was promoted to co-director. Alright, next one. I'm out of resin until this last... I'm at 39 out of 200. I need one more before I can redeem. Where's the next one? Oh, here. If I don't call my kid once a week, she blows my phone. I love her, don't get me wrong. Awesome. Do you guys ever do classical? Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Again, it's just each year we choose like a different theme. The director before me, because like he took another job that was closer to home because he has a family now too. So I got promoted into his role. But the thing is, between me and the other director, we both tend to kind of lean towards more story-driven shows and themes, which things like movies and existing stories kind of make sense. Whereas my predecessor, he was actually a good match because he would kind of alternate with the other director in terms that he was more of a classical guy, so it was kind of a good balance going back and forth. So I think especially now that we've done kind of three popular shows in a row, so to speak, between like Spirited Away and Tron and now Genshin Impact, I think next year we're going to try and do something a little bit more on the traditional side, but we'll see. Oh, Grease? We haven't done a Grease show, I don't think. We have done shows based on musicals in the past. What was the last one we did based on a musical? Was it West Side Story / Romeo and Juliet? I think that might have been as far as a musical, I think that might have been the most recent one. which is it was actually kind of a while ago, so that would kind of surprise me if that is in fact the most recent one. Best musical in your opinion is Little Shop of Horrors remake. My favorite is probably Wicked. I mean, I'm always a sucker for like fairy tale style stories, so Wicked was a fantastic one for me. You know, Beauty and the Beast. What are some of my other favorite musicals? They're not all fairy tales. Love the OG from the 50s. But yeah, Little Shop was good. That's Alan Menken and Howard Ashman. And of course, after their success there, they were noticed by Disney and brought back to basically revitalize Disney decades after Walt died. And they gave us the Disney Renaissance. They kicked it off, at least. Memory Dentist, Suddenly See More, Feed Me. Yeah, all those are fantastic. What are some of my other favorite musicals? Dear Evan Hansen, Hamilton, Les Mis, Annie. I love Annie. There's a new one, but it's based on Betty Boop. I think they premiered on Broadway. And they did their pre-Broadway run here in Chicago, and I actually went to that. And I think they opened on Broadway already. OG Annie, yep. Like the stage version. Now, as far as the movie musicals of Annie, like the adaptations for movies, I think there have been 3, right? There's the one from like the 80s. There's the one that was Wonderful World of Disney in the late 90s, and then there was the newer one with who was in that one? But I actually really like the one that was the TV movie. I wish it had a bigger budget than a TV movie budget, but I feel like that was more faithful to the original. So that one had a stacked cast. It had Victor Garber as Oliver Warbucks, Audra McDonald. Talk about a powerhouse right there. I don't know if the Annie from that one ended up doing other things, but you've been in a performance of Annie? Who'd you play? Actually, you guys remember Miranda from Lizzie McGuire, Lalaine? She was actually in that version of Annie, the one for Wonderful World of Disney. So she played one of the orphans. I think that was before Lizzie McGuire, actually. And then and then the daughter from Modern Family, she was in there. But she was like the littlest orphan at the time. All right. Tried theater in high school. I actually had a part that was later cut. Oh, because I was made a stagehand. Oh, okay.
Come on, traveler, let's go.
Which musical was it? I was in the pit orchestra all 4 years of high school. So we did, when I was in high school, Torn Me Apart. That's so long ago, I forgot. Yeah, when I was in high school, we did, why did I jump into the water? I could just walk around. Yeah, when I was in high school, the 4 musicals we did were Guys and Dolls, fantastic. The Secret Garden, which was actually pretty cool. Oklahoma, which I wasn't a huge fan of. And then My Fair Lady, which was fantastic. The thing is, though, actually, because I was in the pit orchestra and they were very strict about, like, oh, You know, we get that you guys can't see what's going on in the pit, but we're technically not allowed to record. So they were very strict about that. So I was like, but we want to see what's happening. So actually, I didn't get to actually see My Fair Lady until I saw it on stage literally a few years ago. So it took that long for me to see, because I never actually watched the movie version. With like, I think Rex Harris and oh shoot, what's her name? Ooh, I almost died. Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison. Yeah, Audrey Hepburn played the role that Julie Andrews actually originated on stage in My Fair Lady. It's a musical. It wasn't a musical, but it was a standing dance. Oh, okay. I was also an Oliver. Which my mind groups in with Annie. No, yeah, I can kind of see that. I can see the correlation there. Up the downstairs case. I had to look it up. Okay, okay. Yeah, because I was in the pit orchestra. If they did plays that weren't musicals, unfortunately we weren't needed, so. But they did some good ones. Alright, Sparkle, how much more resin do you have? I'm out of resin, but I'll happily help you out with another round, or 2, or 3, or 4.
Yep.
Oh, Maury, this is gonna be Electro. There's even one like right by it. So maybe we don't use Nefa here. You have 50. Okay, so you can do one more. Let's go with Zibai and no, you don't have Zibai. Let's go with Linnea and
I don't sing for anyone in particular.
your Navia, and then I'll
Still,
put in Farina here.
If someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Because Electro's not going to work for this guy. Probably. Actually, hold on, let me check something. Because in my classroom at the younger school... So, Broadway in Chicago, I email them like at least once every year to ask them for any... You know, whenever they have like posters promoting musicals and stuff like that, or even just plays, I ask them, like, hey, do you have any extras that maybe you don't need anymore? And they are happy to send me actually any of their extras. I just gotta find it. But yeah, I have an entire wall of posters. I'll have to find it later. I don't have it right now. All I remember from Oliver is that the girl playing my wife messed up mid-duet. Oh no, we didn't recover. How many performances did you do? Better hold back this time. It's like sometimes, obviously, some nights don't go as perfectly as you hope, but that's why they always say like, oh, next night it'll be better. So let's shoot that one off. And get ready for the next night, next performance. I'm sure we had moments like that too. Again, I was in the pit, so I never actually saw things that happened. 1 or 2, don't remember. Okay. So yeah, we typically, at least for the musicals, I don't know how many they did for like plays. But for musical, they typically did 4 performances. So they would do Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, and then like a Sunday matinee before teardown. All right. That's all the resin I have, Sparkle. But if you want to stick around, I'm going to do some temple exploration before doing other Hoyo dailies. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh. Is there something you're going towards? Bum, 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 bum. Also, is it the final hour for voting gauntlets? Probably should have checked a few minutes ago. In case the multiplier is better. I think I would have had a bigger part, but during my audition, I always forgot my lines. That happens sometimes, unfortunately. Like, I had similar things during, like, playing auditions for, like, band and stuff like that.
You want to see my archive?
When I was growing up.
Of course. I'm always
The
happy to show
multiplier
off my
is not good.
masterpiece.
I probably should just wait for
I even did the illustration.
the final round then. Well, we won't use the flags, but we'll still do a battle here. Alright. Is there anything anything else you want to work on, Sparkle? Otherwise, I'm going to do some exploration and you can help out if you want. One instrument I learned to play was the trumpet. Oh, nice. I struggled when I first learned brass because I had to learn that eventually in college. Because obviously when you go to become a band director, they make you learn all the instruments. Because I started out on clarinet, then eventually learned saxophone and a little bit of flute. But then when I got to college, I learned everything.
Taming the beast within is tougher.
Probably told you about this before, but my biggest role in a large scale, at least, musical was Timon from The Lion King. Oh, I remember you mentioning Lion King, yeah. But I got pneumonia just before the performance. No. I don't think I've ever, like, gotten ill before a major performance. I mean, that's why they have other people. Like, in those types of roles, they have people that are, like, can kind of fill in if they need to. Understudies and stuff like that. Or at the very least, they have dedicated understudies for, like, the main roles, but then they have other people that kind of double up on other roles if they need to for supporting roles.
Well away, or you might never see them again.
Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peace.
Alright, Temple of Space. I think I got all the ones in this area, and I think this area. So we're going to check the desert, and then Luoyang Academy. You can see what's happening, but don't have a clue. Oh, I can see what's happening. They don't have... That's one of my favorite songs to play on the piano. But I play... Because the sheet music I play off of... Or that I used to learn it... I learned it off of, but now I just play it by memory. It's the Elton John version. Right, let's see. There's one over there. Is it easier just to go from here? Later moved to a very small school, and I was the only real theater kid in my year, so I always got the top role. Let's go. I mean, did you have enough kids at least to put on decent shows, or did you have to do like stick to mostly smaller productions?
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Don't care what anyone says. The animated version of Lion King is classic. No, that's like one of the best ones. I don't think anyone's disagreeing with you there. That being said, if I had to pick a favorite from the Disney Renaissance, let's see. I mean, I guess my answers might have like shifted over the years, but I think my personal favorite is still Aladdin. But like on an objective level, I think Beauty and the Beast is the better movie, even though I personally enjoy the Aladdin more. And then, especially in more recent years, you know what's been really kind of like climbing for me? Hunchback. Apparently you got this on your own. Do you not want to help?
I'd have lost myself
What are you working
long
on?
ago if I allowed myself
If you want to
be
help,
led
I
by the
could use the help
whispers
on
of the
stuff.
abyss.
Like, it would be much faster.
Surviving is tough.
But if
Taming
you have
the
other
beast
stuff you
within
want to work on, that's fine too. If you want to
is
like
tougher.
farm stuff or whatever. But there's Robin Williams, which is hard to beat. That's true. That's true. Where's Sparkle anyway? Sparkle's in the middle area. I think I got all the ones in the treasure chest in the middle area, Sparkle. Never had a friend like me. You know what one of my favorites though is? Even though it's from Aladdin, it wasn't in the theatrical cut. There's a song called Proud of Your Boy, which was written before Howard Ashman passed away, when it was still Alan Menken and Howard Ashman working together. And then when Howard Ashman died, they brought in was it Tim Rice? I think it was Tim Rice. But then as they were working, because the movie wasn't done, the story changed over time. They tried keeping in all the songs that they could, but unfortunately that one eventually had to get cut because it didn't fit the story anymore. So unfortunately it was left on the cutting room floor. They did end up adding it back in to the Broadway show, which good, because it's a fantastic song. It just didn't fit the movie that ended up being released. Welcome in. How's it going? Only like 100 kids in the school, like 10 to 15 per year. Most of the time the whole class kind of had to participate, maybe not necessarily acting though. Oh, yeah, I get that. Was so devastated when I heard. Yeah, no, I can't remember what I was doing at the time. Like I remember where I was when I heard the news about Michael Jackson, for example. Actually, I also remember Kobe Bryant. But I don't remember where I was when I heard about Robin Williams. But yeah, have you guys ever heard that song, Proud of Your Boy? When they released the special edition DVD of Aladdin, because they did this a lot with their older movies. When they did that, they always went back and had like some famous person of like the current time record like a cover of one of the songs from whatever movie was getting released on DVD, right? So for Aladdin, they brought in one of the recent American Idol winners, which is actually season 2's runner-up. I want to, so Clay Aiken was the runner-up, and then who's the winner? Ruben Studdard was the winner. But they brought in Clay Aiken, and he recorded a cover of "Proud of Your Boy," fantastic. And then again, they brought it back for the Broadway show. So I think there's actually a recording on their YouTube channel for the Aladdin Broadway show where you can hear their version of "Proud of Your Boy" as well. So fantastic song from Aladdin, guys. If you haven't heard "Proud of Your Boy" from Aladdin, go look it up right now. Watch either the Broadway. They recorded it in the studio to kind of promote the musical. But if you listen to that and watch that video, either that one or if you can find the Clay Aiken version, that one's amazing too. So give it a watch, guys. It's fantastic. Oh wait, did Sparkle leave? Okay. Oh, maybe later. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna. Time is at 10. I took a nap earlier, a longer nap than I was hoping to, so I will. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Doing good. I took a nap after a Portillo's food coma. Okay. See, I did a bunch of these puzzles with Sparkle the other day. Before I'd actually done this one, or did them on mine. So now that I helped Sparkle with some of them, I kind of know what I'm doing on some of these now. Oh no. Let's time this. Did I get him? I think I got him.
pretty.
Try as much for an actor when Robin Williams or Leslie Jordan. They were awesome. Anything new? Hey, Boshak. I saw you in, I think it was Nick's chat. That was my song. I love Can You... Yeah, that's a fantastic song. I love that. You're doing laundry tomorrow? I usually do laundry on Saturdays. Prefer the Lion King version over Elton John's. Oh, I love both of them. It's just that the piano sheet music I had, because it was from a book of piano songs. The version I learned was the Elton John version. But yes, no, I like both versions. Gotta do my ZZ. Yeah, we're gonna do all our weeklies. Oh, there's a thing here nearby. Where is it? I see it. Can I reach that? I'll have to climb up a bit. Oh wait, I think wait, is this the one that I helped Sparkle with yesterday? Yes, it is. So I have to get up there. Can I make it from here? I might be able to with Chaska. We'll try. Got it. Oh, come on.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
I'll do it later though. I had to explain about my... Yeah. It happens. Just that we're all careful about things. That's all.
Off we go. Adventure time.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. And stretch and posture check. I appreciate that. I think I'm out of ice.
Benny's adventure. Let's fly.
Oh, it's one of these things. Who we fighting? Who's this? Did you ever watch the original series Hulk or be this series? I haven't seen V. How about Buck Rogers or even Mork and Mindy? I've seen the bits of Mork and Mindy. Oh, there's a world quest probably. Huh? Looks like there's another painting over here. Aha, very sharp. A bunch of youngsters calling themselves heirs of the Guhua clan once commissioned Castiglione to paint it. They claim that it's their prized training ground, but they're an awful proud lot. Think themselves peerless masters already, far above such basic drills. So they handed the painting off to me. Wait, aren't you with the Guhua clan? Well, I'd love to claim that. Alas, that lad Guhua probably wouldn't dare take me in. Back when we were clearing out bandits at Guili Plains, the boy nearly got himself killed for lack of proper training. I had no choice but to... never mind. Old, uninteresting business. Though this painting now, that's another matter. If you're curious, go on and unroll it. No great loss if you tear it. Castiglione's idle most days anyway. I'll have him paint another. Aha. Does Genshin even have weeklies like ZZ? Not like endgame stuff, but they just have weekly bosses. Most of their endgame stuff is monthly stuff like Imaginary Theater and Spiral Abyss, Stygian. Yes, May the 4th. Let's go. Why do you want more ice? Because it's warm. Good thing about my new headsets is it's wireless. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. I'm showing my age now. No. The thing is, like, I think we talked about this actually on the stream a few days ago, or maybe like a week ago. But so my students don't know a lot of the the old TV references and stuff like that anymore. And like, to be fair, like growing up, a lot of the stuff that I'm referencing sometimes. Oh, hold on, I should probably read this. No matter how many times I see it, it still makes no sense to me. I've never heard of anyone honing their swordsmanship by chopping bamboo. That like Guhua really did have some strange ideas in that head of his. But like kids don't know the references, but like even that stuff when I was growing up was already old. So like people are only, oh, why don't they know this reference? Well, it's because the kids today, they have so much content that they can consume that like when we were growing up, guys, we like if you wanted to see something entertaining, we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have on-demand stuff on the internet, or even just on-demand stuff in general. If you wanted to watch something, you just turn on the TV to whatever was there, and it just happened to be old TV shows. You know, Gilligan's Island, Leave It to Beaver, Brady Bunch, and all that stuff. So, look at the cat. I caught what you were trying to say. Talent upgrade items. Don't mind the random tune there. I have a Fire Emblem movie pitch idea if they were to make one to adapting the Telus games. If they wanted to adapt a game or do what's Zach Kreger? Who's that? With Resident Evil. Doing an original story set in one of the universes of Fire Emblem. I would probably suggest either they do an original thing, or if they were to adapt a movie version of an existing story. Like Genealogy, they consider Genealogy to be their crown jewel, right? Their what was the word they used? I forgot what they used. But anyway, that's their crown jewel. But that being said, it does have some very dark and disturbing elements. So I think for a more general audience, they'd probably want to do something like either the Awakening story or Three Houses. Tellius, possibly. Magnum opus. Thank you, Dragon. Yes, that is exactly the word they used. All right, let's see. Bamboo can be woven into baskets, carved into slips, shaped into flutes or tally rods, even made into writing brushes. But using it as stakes or training weapons? No, that's a new one. Quite the innovation, I suppose. All right, then you two. Since the scroll has been unrolled, I'll speak on behalf of those little Guhua clan disciples and lay out the rules. Among these bamboo dummies, some are dressed in blue, while others are dressed in red. Well, like those in Wangcheng. My own measure of things, as long as you hit. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Say yourselves, see, just like that. I can't read what they're saying. This is why we need more voice acting.
Open fire! Open fire!
90 seconds. Oh, that counts? Alright. Excellent. That's a wrap. Thank you both. That was a real delight. Your skills are truly impressive, blonde youngster. I dare say you're far stronger than that kid Guhua. Well done me. It wasn't a big deal. No need to be modest. Your swordplay is strong. That much I can tell. Thanks to the two of you, I've had a rare moment of insight myself. Fish paste really does need a bit of freshly minced meat mixed in to bring out the flavor. Leave it too long, and there's no masking the fishiness. Ah, fair point. Wait, that doesn't seem related at all, does it? Haha, never mind, such trifles. Next time I have Castiglione paint me a few more fish, I'll treat you to both to some proper fish paste. Ew.
Ooh, shiny. So pretty.
More traditional fantasy stories of Fire Emblem games. I think the Telus games does it better than the Marth games. Yeah, but it's probably not going to have as much appeal. So I think the if they want to have appeal, they're probably going to do Three Houses, even though those of us older fans are probably going to want one of the older stories, whether it's Mystery of the Emblem, or whether it's Genealogy of Hoyo, or even Tellius.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Everybody stand back! Take me up! Bullseye!
I just feel like for mass appeal, they're going to want to lean towards either Awakening or Three
More
Houses.
makes a lot of problems go away.
You know?
So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Obviously, Three Houses being the best-selling Fire Emblem game of all time. and Awakening having some of the most popular characters of all time as well. Destroy 30 animal slimes. All right. Well, shot the bird. You don't want to take out that bird Randy Johnson style. Oh. Come back. Oh, I see. Let's go. Mortal Kombat 2 comes out this weekend. Have my tickets. Respond to my last message. Yes, I think I did.
Dividing the loot is often a constant.
Yeah. So again, as much as us
luckily
older
for you,
fans probably would
I
want
really
either
need
Mystery of
this
the
stuff.
Emblem or Genealogy of the Holy War or Tellius, for mass appeal, they're probably going to want to prioritize either Awakening for the popular characters or Three Houses for the popular story. You know? Where is it? Oh, it's Nikki. I'm here hunting for the perfect moment. We could just catch the cranes together, gathering together, make a splendid scene for my 8 seasonal views of cranes among bamboo and stone. Alas, the cranes won't land, so the artist must learn patience. But it might take a long time for the cranes to come down, wouldn't it? You know, I seem to recall that cranes are fond of fish. So I have to place fish here. That reminds Paimon, I've seen pictures. What? I didn't read that fast
Dividing
enough.
the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Wait. What about the last one? What do I do? What did Paimon just say? Nothing beats Mortal Kombat 92. Original story is a better idea because it also gives creative liberties. That's true, but then you're not gonna be able to bring in like, the traditional fans whom you're ashamed to adapt in one of the games. Yeah, I'm sure whatever they do first is gonna be just called Fire Emblem, and it's gonna be kind of like a hodgepodge of everything. And then they're gonna be wanting to adapt like either Three Houses or Awakening or something. What did they say for the last one? What did Paimon say? There's no way I could have read that in time. Come on. What do I do? Does anyone know? Hey Akko, did you plus 10 Lucia? Yeah, on day 1 of all 3 of my accounts. Well, day 1 of Lucia's banner, and then on all 3 of my accounts we did that. So, took about 1,400 orbs, give or take, on each account, I think. Maybe less on my main. I think it was like 1,100. And the others were like 13 something and like 14 something. How's it going, Akko?
Giddy up.
Trying to figure out this other. There's another chest here if I can put a fish down, but it's not letting me put another fish. How's it going? Guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you guys follow Akku. They stream Fire Emblem Heroes on the weekend sometimes.
Take me up.
So I always try and make it to their streams. There's one up there. Let's go there. Since I don't know how to get this one, I'll have to look that one up. Probably. Bum, bum. Have I done this one already with, I think I did this with Sparkle. Yep, this is the one where I have to go around. Alright, let's go. I know how to do this one already. Let me go. Come on. Clock's ticking. And then, yep. Come on. Just let me go. I know where to go already. No. No! You have to go up. I helped Spark on that one, so now I know my way around that. In terms of shows other than One Piece, I've been watching Invincible, The Boys, and Daredevil. I gotta catch up on... I gotta watch season 2 of Daredevil. I also have to finish, what was it? Wonder Man. There's one nearby here. Oh, there.
War makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more. Let's fly!
Did they announce anything for May the 4th? I mean, not really, because they're promoting basically The Mandalorian and Grogu. Just finished Shadow Lord. It was really good. I have to watch that too! I have to catch up on... Yeah, there's a lot of Star Wars out there. I have to watch Maul, Shadow Lord. I have to watch Andor Season 2 still. That was like a year ago now. If you have Prime, recommend Invincible and The Boys. I have to go to bed. I have an early morning. Alright, have a good one. Yeah, I have to wake up early, but I did take a nap, so I'm not going to be able to sleep anyway, so we'll still be on for probably at least another half hour to an hour. But get some rest. Have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow with our polls for Lucia and ZZZ. Was Andor good? Andor Season 1 was fantastic, and I've heard good things about Season 2. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, if you've seen Rogue One, then you should absolutely watch Andor. But yeah, you have to watch Rogue One first, because it's, even though Andor is a prequel to it, it sets up everything that you need to know. Haven't gotten around to watching Andor or Rogue One. Well, okay, watch Rogue One first. You've seen the movies though, like the Star Wars movies though, right? Because if that's the case, then go watch Rogue One, then go watch Andor. Rogue One was fantastic. Now, it's one of those movies that when it was in production, apparently it was a mess, and then they actually had to go in, and Kathleen Kennedy was like, "This isn't gonna work," and so like she went in with I assume it was still with Gareth Edwards. I can't remember if they had to bring in other people, but they had to go and redo like the ending, and in this case, it works because the ending is fantastic now. Mainline movie. Okay, yeah. So if you've seen the mainline movies, watch Rogue One. Fantastic. And then go in and watch Andor. Now for the other shows, for other Star Wars shows on Disney Plus and everything, like even like Mandalorian and all that stuff, and all the other ones that they have, you're gonna want to watch Clone Wars first. So start with the movie Clone Wars, which is not a great movie, but think of it more of like a extended premiere episode, and then I think you'll view it better if you think of it that way. Think of it as like an extended premiere episode as opposed to an actual movie. And then go and watch the Clone Wars series, which is fantastic. It's long, but the episodes are short, so you can get through it quickly. I gotta clear my backlog because I want to watch the new Vox Machina season when it comes out. Do enjoy The Boys if you enjoy more mature superhero shows. I mean, define more mature. Because it wasn't huge on Logan. It was well done. It's not my favorite. I did watch Clone Wars and The Bad Batch. Oh, nice. Have you seen Star Wars Rebels? That's another good one that kind of follows up there. And then, yeah, if you've seen all those, then you're fine. You're good to watch. Like, oh, you haven't seen that? Okay, so that one's it's shorter than Clone Wars. Because like Clone Wars was like, it's technically 7 seasons, right? But like season 6 was like, and it was cut off short, and then season 7 was like just a short revival. So it was really like the equivalent of 6 seasons. But I think Rebels was 4 seasons, maybe 5. I think it was 4. But that one's fantastic. And you saw Bad Batch. I heard it has the backstory. Well, think of it like, okay, so Clone Wars is everything like between 2 and 3 and a little bit overlapping 3, right? Well, whereas Rebels is, because it's all Dave Filoni. So Rebels takes place like 5 years before A New Hope, and it kind of leads into that era. Heard his backstory for the Inquisitors. Yep. I think if you enjoyed Clone Wars and Bad Batch, I think you're gonna enjoy Rebels. In my opinion, Rogue One is the highest quality Star Wars film. It's very well polished. But again, it is very much like a side story, but it is very well done. You gotta watch Rebels. Yeah, you gotta watch Rebels. Yeah. Let's see. Have you seen the actual play? It has the stories in between. Yeah. No, it's Rebels is fantastic. So give it a watch. And like I said, yeah. Actually, maybe look it up. See which came out first, Rebels or Rogue One. Watch those two in release order, because those take place around the same part of the timeline. So I'm assuming whichever the release order is, I would suggest is probably the best way to watch it. Not that they really, again, they take place in the same part of the timeline. Not that they really overlap in terms of like characters or anything like that, but just to be safe, watch those two in release order, whether it's Rogue One or whether it's Rebels. Again, they don't really overlap in story, but they do take place in the same, like, pre-A New Hope era. Pretty sure Rebels was first. I'm inclined to think that too, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. I was confused about the Inquisitors when I saw them in Star Wars Fallen Order. Ah, okay. Yeah, because again, the Inquisitors would have been long after the Empire basically took over. Because if you played Fallen Order, you know they're basically the ones who basically hunt down the remnants of the Jedi. But yeah, give if you're more interested in the Inquisitors at the moment, yeah, give Star Wars Rebels a watch. See, I did miss a lot of backstory. Yeah, like for the most part, I try to keep up with a lot of like the Star Wars either live action or animated shows and movies as they come out. So I've done a pretty good job of that. But I do need to catch up on Andor and now Maul. I think I've watched all the other Star Wars stuff except for I'd never watched Star Wars Resistance. That's the animated series that took place in like the sequel era, and I'm like not big on the sequel era, but I probably should watch it at some point. Rebels was 14, 18, Rogue One was 16. Okay, so it came out in between. All right, again, like I said, they take place in the same timeline, part of the timeline, but they don't really overlap story-wise. But yeah, if they came out in the middle, then it probably doesn't matter too much. Writing this all down, you gotta clear my backlog. Yeah, Rebels, again, I think you can get through Rebels quickly. It's only like 4 or 5 seasons. I think it's 4. I can't remember. I think it's 4 seasons, but it takes place 5 years before A New Hope. I think. I could be wrong on that. So you're so, hey Charlotte, welcome in. But yeah, and if you watch Star Wars Rebels, I'll tell you right now, because like a lot of the live action shows, I don't know how much of those you've seen, but like The Mandalorian, Mandalorian Season 2, Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, and Grogu's coming out. You have Ahsoka. Like all of these you're gonna want to have seen Clone Wars and Rebels, and because like these are all Dave Filoni, right? So this is all basically just a continuation of everything that Dave Filoni has set up. Obi-Wan was its own thing, but it's also kind of like in that era of like, okay, well now we're like 10 years before A New Hope and stuff like that. So That being said, I think the main director of the series and like the showrunners, I think they were people that worked with Dave Filoni on a lot of his series. So you're gonna see some of that influence. But I think Obi-Wan is more of its own thing compared to the Filoni-verse of Clone Wars, Rebels, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka. And then what was the other one? Oh, I was just thinking about it. Oh, Solo, a Star Wars story. I really wish that one did better because it sets up some really cool stuff that's kind of touched on in the other Star Wars shows, but they never really continue with that. Let's see here. You're right. What's up? Got home from the ball game. The Dodgers end up winning 8-3. Oh, nice. They're finally winning again. Book of Boba Fett was a scene on there. I thought it was fine. It's just that they didn't really have confidence in it, so then they kind of changed their plans midway through. I don't want to go into spoilers because, again, Akko hasn't seen a lot of stuff yet. Rogue One is literally just before... Shh.
When you lose your way,
it sets things up, but you'll see. I think you'll appreciate it if you've seen the original movies. I wish I watched more of the live stuff. Watch Rebels first, because, again, the live stuff makes sense after having seen everything that was made before, including Clone Wars and Rebels. Bad Batch came out later, so that one could be watching. Although you've already seen that though, so. About 5 years before. Oh, for Rebels, yeah. Well, it starts 5 years before Rebels, but then again, each season kind of pushes it forward a little bit more, a little bit more. Like the Tales of and the Japan spin-offs. Yeah, I haven't seen the there is a what's the Star Wars anime called? It's like Star Wars Visions. I haven't seen that, and then I haven't seen Resistance. The Tales of like the miniseries for Tales, like I forgot what the like Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Sith or something, or Tales of the Empire. That was what it was. All of those were fantastic, by the way. But I think all of those were meant to be after Clone Wars, after Rebels. I think. See, all this stuff, guys, this is why I tell people, like, if you're going to watch all this stuff, watch it in release order, because they're making these with the assumption that the diehard fans will have consumed everything else that came before. So, yeah, the best way to view everything is in release order if you can. Yeah, Vision Season 1 and 2. Yeah, I haven't seen those yet, but I do plan on seeing those. So, yeah, Visions and Resistance are the major ones I haven't seen, as well as Andor, which I'll get around to, and then obviously Maul just came out.
Any conflicts around?
Some but not all. One episode of Visions predates Phantom Menace. No. I mean in terms of like when they were made. So even if something takes place before other content in the franchise, it's still better to view them in release order because they're made with the assumption that fans have consumed everything beforehand. So even if it takes place before, they're assuming you have that back knowledge. So for example, what was it? I just want to make sure. Did you guys see season 1 of, which ended up being the only season of, oh shoot, what was the show that came out like maybe a couple years ago and it was canceled because fans kept hating on it, but it was actually really good. It took place 100 years before Phantom Menace. But going into that, you need to have watched like Clone Wars. Acolyte, thank you. I really like that show. But you really, really need to have watched
when you lose your way,
Clone Wars.
Can bring some perspective.
Let's see, I'm trying to think what else. Clone Wars especially, because it utilizes some aspects in that. Like, if you went in just watching the movies, the older movies, you wouldn't have enough information on that. Want to hear your thoughts on my dad's take? The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi are better than the prequels. So as individual movies, they're fine. But as Star Wars movies, The Force Awakens is basically just a remake of A New Hope, which is kind of boring. Again, I'll say this before. I think I said this yesterday. Yeah, some people liked and disliked George Lucas's, especially George Lucas' take on the prequels, because they kind of wanted more of like the originals. But the good thing about George Lucas is that he at least tried to do something new with every movie. Force Awakens was very much a rehash of A New Hope, which was boring. And then The Last Jedi was like, okay, let's take things in the opposite direction and let's completely subvert everyone's expectations. But in doing so, the biggest thing, like everyone talks about how Luke was handled in Last Jedi. Because like Ryan Johnson was like, oh no, I need Luke to be this type of character so I can tell my story. If you need to change a well-established character to make your story work, that's not a good story in an established franchise. Really like the Acolyte, and when I learned it was canon, I was like, are you kidding? Yeah, right? Is he a casual? I mean, no, there are fans of Star Wars that enjoyed those movies. Like, I thought as individual movies, both were fine. Like, Last Jedi was actually very entertaining for what it is, like, in and of itself. But as part of a whole, as part of a bigger Star Wars universe and story, awful. Awful. But was it very entertaining for being a single and it's like standalone film? Sure. Let's see here. I have another one here. Maybe this will be easier. Because I don't know where how to get the last crane to show up.
Take me up.
Oh, that's right. I fought this one yesterday with Sparkle as well.
Surge. Converge.
Defensive mode engaged.
Ultimatum protocol.
Yeah.
Locked on. Locked on. Locked on. Open fire.
More makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more, huh?
And back. Welcome back. Alright, I'm going to look up this crane because I don't know how to get this last one. Because Paimon was saying stuff while I was busy doing stuff, and then it disappeared off my screen. I'm trying to understand if, from his perspective, oh, that's fair. Kano and cranes. Genshin, Kano, cranes.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
Oh, I have to get the scrolls from various locations? I think I got that one. So I have to go somewhere. I have to go top of this mountain. Phew. Oh, Kano, why don't you stop scurrying about and finish that folding screen for now? Better figure out how you pull that, how you paint the waterfall first. For Egeria's sake, who on earth would use scattered perspective to paint a waterfall? Oh, my apologies. A new face I see. I thought you were Kano from the sound of your footsteps. What are you doing here? Painting, as you can see. But let's get one thing straight before you get the wrong idea. Maybe skilled at painting animals, but the animals I paint are not meant for eating. Wait, so you're saying we can eat your art? The people I paint appear in the flesh, and so the beasts in my paintings may as well be on the plate. That said, I do hope that you won't be like that Miss Jingli from Liwei, who keeps pestering me to paint nothing but fish fillets. Oh my god. We just met her. Art. Venerable art. Regardless of the era, its core purpose should be the salvation of the human soul and the cultivation of one's character. It should guide us through, toward a higher spiritual realm with truth, goodness, and beauty. For instance, when one stands atop the highest mountain peak, the view is naturally clear and true. Such is the art I strive for. I'm afraid you won't get a real sense of it. Words can only go so far. How about this? Let me paint a floating platform for you. Go ahead and step onto it to experience my words for yourself. Oh, it's Castiglione. Where do I put it? it above me? Oh my god. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat. Bless you. Oh, thank you. Rise of the Skywalker, where all the retcons, yeah. And since some of Luke's lightsaber is still fully functional after being literally torn in half. Yep. Yeah, no, I have problems with the entire sequel trilogy, so somehow Palpatine would return. A million Star Wars fans suddenly cried out and cringe. Bless you. As an individual movie, I like Last Jedi. I just hate how it messed with Abrams' vision for the trilogy. Yeah. And it just, and not just Abrams' vision for the trilogy, but it also messed up Luke Skywalker. Like, that's not Luke Skywalker. How he had to pick up the scraps for the Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. No, he was put in an impossible position for a Rise of Skywalker. That's the new MC outfit. Yes, looks so nice compared to the brown one. Such as it wasn't really just slated to direct Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. Was the film's screenwriter as yes, correct. I wish they used the new outfits in the new cutscenes. Some of them they do. The ones that are canonically like afterwards. Somehow or another, Trevorrose. But yeah, if you haven't caught up in Archon Quest, make sure you do that, Aku. Somehow or another, Trevorrose script for Rise of Skywalker was leaked online, but never saw it myself. Up we go into the wild blue yonder. Well, the sky's not really blue here. Give me that. Yay. Alright, now I have to go upwards, right?
Let's fly.
Oh, there's more. I don't want to fall down, so I keep using Chaska's. Oh no, we actually have to go up. I can't reach that. Oh, never mind. Oh, there it is. Now what? Where's the sun? Oh, there. It's like, where am I supposed... Well, it even looks like the actual sun's painted.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but...
Alright, so
luckily for
now...
you, I don't really need this stuff.
Should we go back down to... What's his name? Or was he? True tribute to the old masters while capturing the spirit. Not bad at all. This is what exquisite composition looks like. Are you also native of Liyue? Oh no, you're mistaken. I'm from the town of Petrichor in Fontaine. But I reasoned that, finding myself within this paradise, like a locale amidst such splendor, it was only fitting to don the dress of a gentleman of Liyue here. Oh, that's fair. Can't wait for Snedge and I. Are you caught up with Archon Quest? Even Star Trek trilogy when it comes to the modern Star Trek? Did he direct the last one? I thought he was not the director for the third one. What was the third one called? Some of the dialogue. Oh my, they fly now. They fly now. They fly now. I'd have flunked high school English if I rolled like that. How is this passing out of the movie?
Any conflicts around?
I think they were trying to be
I'm in the
funny,
mood for some
but you know,
peacemaking.
whatever. It's not like I put much stock in the sequel trilogy anyway. Achievements. Oh, 20. 28 open world time trial challenges. Justin, yeah, I think that was right. Yeah, Justin Lin. Deck of cards made by 311s, partially inspired by the Kelvin timeline. So interested in how they make the Saritsa an ally of ours. Well, I mean, they've basically set everything up that's, and kind of, they've essentially trained us in realizing, okay, the Fatui and the Fatui Harbingers are not like evil or bad guys. It's just that they have different methods than us, right? But ultimately, their goal is not necessarily like opposed to ours. They have their own agenda and goal, and the Harbingers themselves, they also have their own personal agendas. And sometimes when those conflict with what we're doing, then yes, we're at odds. Better luck tomorrow on Fast and Furious. When it comes to the modern Star Trek stuff. Yeah, so I think the Tsaritsa will be an ally of ours. I'm just really more curious, is it going to be Bronya or is it going to be Anna? Because if it's, I'm hoping, I have no idea about anything HI3 or anything XPs like that. But obviously we know Bronya from Star L. I'm hoping it's Bronya, so that means we get Sela. That's my main thing, is that I'm hoping for. But yeah, I do think the Tsaritsa, while initially they'll probably come off as cold and oh, see, there we go. There we go, the last crane. Gotta go have fun. All right, have a go, and thanks for dropping by, Aku. Yay.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict.
You're welcome, Ken. Whoop. Hey, see? Now all the cranes are coming over. I think it could be solved just like that. Truly remarkable. Waiting around won't get you anywhere. That sounded pretty insightful, didn't it? My thanks, Tanuki, and to you as well, Paimon. I've had a change of heart. A painting that only shows only cranes would be far too plain. The sort of subject one puts on the folding screen. Yes, I know what this piece must be. Tanuki and Paimon summoning the cranes. Ah, I can already see it taking shape on the scroll. Please accept these humble gifts. Wait a second, that's still about cranes. Do we get more gifts, or is that it? Alright, well, whatever. Alright, is there anything else in this area? Did not detect anything else. So we're not at 90% though, so things like the Mora rocks aren't showing up yet, but they will. So I think it's just a desert pavilion. I think we got everything over here. Comes some more modern Star Trek stuff. You guys should have been talking about Star Trek stuff when Kirok was still here. They're a big fan of Star Trek. We got a couple things over here. I think I was trying to find those, but I couldn't find those.
Take me up.
Okay, so this thing I have to solve. We have to put three things here. What is this? Where's the other end of that? Don't know where to start. What's our handy friend doing here? He's clearly supposed to be doing something, but I don't know what. Anyone know what to do here?
Take me up.
There's nothing up here, is there? No. I don't know what to do. Should we go up? Can I go up?
Installation chamber deployed. Teamwork is dreamwork. Take me up. Locked on. Bullseye.
Okay, now what? See, here it says this thing is like right here. Is it above me? Or is it below me? There's nothing above me. So it's gotta be below us somewhere, but how and where?
Let's fly.
Oh, wait. That's a little dip there. Nothing? Why is it there? Chat, I don't know where to go. Where is it? Just a random little... Well, Johnson as director, I mean, Wake Up, Dead Man was one of my favorite movies last year, but he shouldn't have ever touched Star Wars.
Take me up.
I actually, okay, so I'll say this. In defense of Rian Johnson, actually. Prior to the movie coming out, when they announced him as director, I wasn't super familiar with any of his movies. And then people were like, oh no, he's a fantastic. Go watch this movie. Go watch this movie. Oh, wait, what? Oh, the tree. I was like, what? And they were like, oh, go watch this movie. It's he's fantastic. And I did. I ended up not liking it. Like, what's that movie with, like, Bruce Willis and what's his name? The guy from Third Rock. But anyway, like the time one. The way that movie was shot, where they kept going like back and forth timeline wise, and I'm like, this is hard to follow. It's I didn't really enjoy that movie, and I didn't like how it was filmed. But people were like, oh yeah, he's fantastic, and yada yada yada. And plus two, obviously, like, it being a Star Wars film, obviously, if Rian Johnson's a fan of the films, and obviously if he's working with Lucasfilm, I'm sure it's not gonna be like Looper. That's what it was called, Looper. But I was skeptical. But when I saw the movie, I was like, okay, this is pretty well filmed. Did I like how it was written and certain characters handled and directed? No. But was it well made? Yeah. Didn't they say they're going to try to do a Hamilton movie from the same director of the movie adaptation for In the Heights? Yes, I think so. Maybe, possibly. Actually, I don't know what happened to that. I don't know if anything happened to that. I think it's just kind of in the pipeline. I mean, we have a filmed version of Hamilton already from the stage version, which I don't know if they need to do a proper movie anytime soon. But
surviving
okay,
is
I don't know how to
tough.
get this chest.
Taming the beast within. Is tougher.
Like, I would really love to get to 90%, but I don't know how realistic that is right now. Let's see.
Or make some. Take me up.
I really enjoy the movie for In the Heights and his other film creation. I gotta watch that one. I think that one has Constance Wu. I'm a big fan of hers from because I watched Fresh Off the Boat.
Let's fly.
But apparently she was canceled for some reason, and I'm like, that's not fair to her. Come on.
Let's light it up. Ha! Let's light it up.
Wait, how do I do this one? Progress is getting there. Let's go. 2019, I could be wrong. Can't remember what movie that came out.
Come to those who
It's my
don't
favorite
wait
comedy
around.
movie of the year. I've
That's
heard
what
great
they
things
say
about it.
anyway.
I
Knowing
need
my
Dendro.
luck,
Hold on.
the opposite is probably true for me.
Grow.
I think I need electro, right?
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Hit the guy with Dendro to unburn it. Then electro. Okay. Oh. Deploy. Thank you, dragon. Then
Rise with the sun. Something
I'm
to
gonna feel
add to my
bad if this
collection.
guy's like dead here, so we're gonna re-dendro him just to be like, there you go, buddy. Because I feel bad.
This way pretty little.
Okay, now we need to be close to 90% now, right? Hopefully. $89. Sure, that would have come in handy for someone else. Says there's a chest over here. Is it on top of that thing? No. Might need that. What? Oh no, it's one of these things. Where am I going? What the heck? I hate these things, guys. Where's the next one?
Take me up.
Interesting. wanted to do.
Let's fly.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Uh, 862 episodes left of One Piece before I'm caught up. Mardava. Oh my lord, may your sink deep into the bedrock of this land. May your taste surpass that of every god beneath the heavens. Spar with this big guy. Blessed be, even my lord must keep their divine body limber, so that the fallen slices may grow tender and rich in flavor. Hold nothing back, show no mercy.
Installation chamber deployed.
Sandro attacks. I don't even have the right team. Oh, crud. What? Well, how am I supposed to switch to Dendro teams? I don't have a Dendro. Oh my god. So what do? Do I just beat him?
Defensive mode engaged.
Alright, we just beat him.
Preparing for dust up.
Burn him. What?
Transcend.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Going in.
Oh my god. Teleport out to switch to Dendro team. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. I thought sometimes if you're fighting enemies, they won't let you teleport. But okay. Yeah, we gotta heal. There's no healing point? My god. Alright, while we're waiting so the cooldown, let's turn in our memory cores. Do you consider naming my island in Tamagotchi Fellowship Island for what? Lord of the Rings? Fellowship, me and friends do it. Oh, okay, okay. Yo, what? Mnemonic clusters, treasures, and relevant clues in the current area. Cool. Oh, we're at level 10. Let's go. Chat, we have standard pulls. Current is 92%. Either that or Treasure Island because of Disney. Oh, okay. I'll think for the high rate. What time is it? 11? We should wrap up soon. I gotta do my other dailies too. Packing never stops you from teleporting. Emberic reconstruction unlocked? What? Now I can breathe easy here. Perform Emberic reconstruction. All right, let me give it a try. Oh, this thing? Wait, what is this for? Okay, so he's basically the shop. Excuse me, a shop. I'm back. Welcome back. I reached 92% in the temple, but I haven't gotten to 100 yet. Oh, I should probably do that. Claim my daily rewards. And the Mondstadt Crystal Fly Trap. My friend named his place in the game. Oh, that's not what they should be doing.
Ad Astra
I'm not excited for more when it comes to July
Welcome to
movies,
the
Brand New Day or
Adventurers
The
Guild.
Odyssey. For me, Brand New Day, but Odyssey's in IMAX at least, but I have no plans to see that. At least not right now. Probably see it eventually, because I'm sure my Latin teacher from high school would be like, oh, you saw The Odyssey. Because we actually spent basically an entire year learning that one. Oh, I didn't get it? I just unlocked it? Man. Because we have to actually beat him. That makes sense.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Alright, we will take care of this Crystal Fly Trap before we get stuck with Wuha Island because of the Wii Sports Resort Island name. I like that one.
Take me up.
Heal me. I see that's only because Christopher Nolan. I'm still looking forward to Brand New Day more, but
Surge.
any other island names in Genshin besides Mondstadt? Yeah, I can pull up a bunch for you. Give me a second.
Defensive mode engaged.
Let's light it up.
What's in Discord? Oh, let me show you first, and then whichever one you like, I'll put it in the Discord for you. Let me show you here first on the map. There's a whole bunch of them, and if there's a one that you like, let me know, and I'll put that in the Discord for you. Okay, so islands. Obviously, we have Mondstadt City. Island names from Honkai Star, LZZ, and Wuthering Waves. I don't play Wuthering Waves much anymore. We have Musk Reef. We have the Guyan Stone Forest. We have Watatsumi Island. See, everything over here in Inazuma is based on Japan. So we have Watatsumi Island. We have Yashiori Island. We have Kanazuka. We have Narukami Island. We have Serai Island. And we have Tsurumi Island. And then we have Petrichor. I guess these are technically islands. They don't really have island names though. Elinus. And then we have Atokpan. I guess, well, it's not really an island. It's more like a peninsula. We have, I don't know what that's called. We have Ochkanatlan. We have, the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. What was the old name of this place again? I forgot. We have Hisi Island. We have Lempo Isle. We have Paha Isle. We have, well, presumably this is island, but we don't know for sure. Kanazuka. Okay, so Kanazuka, I think it's Kannazuka. Other suggestions can be, it goes to Tsushima. So you like Kanazuka? Kanazuka. K-A-N-N-A-Z-U-K-A. Oh yeah, we got new Imaginary Theater at some point. Alright, but I think we're gonna wrap up on Genshin for now, just because I do have to do my other dailies and then call it a night. Let's do our standard pulls. See how many pulls we have total. Shall we have 2 in Honkai? No, because those are all planets. Yeah. Unless I mean, you can name it after a planet. There's no rule saying you can't, but... Let me pull up my spreadsheet, though. Hold on. What was I checking? Alright, sorry, I got distracted there. 44 pulls at the moment. What planet names? Urilo 6, Penacony, and Plain Arcadia. The others aren't really planets. Good news, it was rumored they tested 2022 exclusives on the hardware. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, Ghost of Tsushima. I think I should pull Lucia on day 1. Yeah, you don't have to. You can wait. But for the benefit of the chart, whenever you decide to do your pulls, do all your pulls on that day. So you can do it at the beginning, you can do it at the end, you can do it in the middle. Just do it all on the same day. Some Zelda Island names are good ones. Kaholic, is that what it is called? Alright, how many standard pity do we have? I think it's like 13, 12. We have 12. So let's take us up to 14. Here we go. One catching. 22. Oh, then yeah, those are going to be working fine. Like, why wouldn't it? Ah, 3-star. 14 pity. So 5 plus... And 46 is a time loop, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately. I wish it was, like, an actual place. For a Fire Emblem City Place. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be cool. 29, so 34. Plus 60, so 94. Let's do, instead of round that up to 100, so 100 plus 159, so 259. How much did we gain today? Probably not a lot. We gained 3 today, which is fine. Earning 3 in a day is like keeping pace, basically. But generally, we want to try and add on to that. All right, how close are you to the end of 3.7 in Sparkle? Because I know I like Emphorius too. I love the characters. I like the world. But how close are you to the end? Because I want to know when I can talk about other stuff and stuff. Yeah. All right, let's check my other Hoyo games. Probably only gonna gain 1 pull in each of these if we're just doing dailies. Hello, Push says hello, hello. Oh, thank you, Dragon, for posting the game in Discord. A bumpy ride, Steam Link end trailer. I like the concept art, or not the concept, but I like the game art here. I don't know what 3.7 does. No, you told me you were on 3.7. So you finished now? Are you all caught up? And then basically, is it just 3.8 left that you have to do? And then you're caught up? Because I know you've been playing some Plain Arcadia as well. Is it just 3.8 left? Yeah, so hey. Inner Fisher 300%. Oh, I gotta do those. Oh yeah, I'll do the Cosmicon one. I can do Currency Wars on my own. Oops.
Hiya, papaya!
Hey, hi, Papaya too. Thank you for the raid. We're not gonna be on much longer, but welcome in.
Make a wish.
Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
Does that hurt?
Let me give you a shout out here. How was the rest of the stream? The only reason I'm on this late already is because I took a longer nap earlier. It was HSR. Doing okay, we're just doing dailies at this point. We spent most of the time on Genshin kind of doing weekly bosses, exploring more of the temple of space, and then now we're doing dailies just in Starrel. We'll do ZZZ and then we'll wrap up for the day here.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. Watch your
But how was rest of the stream? So guys, Hall Forms ends in 1 day. Remember guys, we have a Genshin special program this Friday. I don't know if they've actually announced it yet, but basically their schedule's like clockwork, so we know there's one coming this Friday. Let me check their Twitter.
Your cries rise.
I got bullied by the enemies, but that's to be expected. You can still name your island Amphorius. That's true, yeah. You can name it anything you want. Yeah, Boashak was just asking for planet names. But yeah, you can name it anything.
What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
And this one. Oh, we're so close to another one. Okay, how much do I have? We should usually, on average, gain 1 more pull per day. So 23 plus 11, so 34 plus 85. Yeah, we only gain 1 more pull today. That's okay for now. We're still well over trend line. We're like 40 over trend line. All right, let me check in on ZZZ real quick. Bum, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay, so Genshin Impact Twitter. They probably announced it by now. New emojis, what? Oh, they have not announced it yet, but they will. All right. Again, tomorrow, guys, we are expecting the update for ZZZ. So once maintenance is over, we'll pull for Lucia. Prior to that, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll just kind of catch up more on some of the other stuff in the other games. Wednesday, I'm going to start stream late because I'm getting home from we have our music department awards banquet. So band, choir. Picking up anyone in Hall Forums? Probably not. I almost never do because I almost never have the form souls. So, are you? Is anyone else? So yeah, Wednesday it'll be a late start. I don't know what we're doing Wednesday because we initially thought that was when the ZZZ update is, but it's on tomorrow. So, Thursday. Actually, let me just pull up my calendar. So yeah, if anyone has preferences, looks like right now, yeah, Lucia pulls tomorrow, but that's after maintenance. I don't know what we're doing before maintenance. Wednesday, I guess it looks like we're just doing Genshin. It'll be a late start to stream after the music awards banquet. I'll probably be streaming in a suit, so you get to enjoy that. Thursday, it looks like we're doing the Fade chapter. Oh, that means we're getting a trailer tomorrow too, so we write that down. So Fade trailer. So yeah, Thursday, Fade new chapter and summons, and we're gonna work on our barracks because we gotta clear up some space there. And then Friday, we have the Genshin special program, and then ZZZ main story if we get to that. If we don't get to that, we can do that Saturday. Sunday, stream is probably normal in the evening, but I am going out in the afternoon to Symphony Center to hear the so the makers of the Distant Worlds Final Fantasy concerts, Arnie and everyone, they are doing a new music of Square Enix concert. Actually, let me pull that up and see what. So because I was trying to tell you guys earlier what is included. So I'm seeing this on Sunday. Music of Square Enix. Actually, I can probably. Hold on. Have you guys heard about this one? So yeah, obviously you can't see the whole website because I'm only. This is formatted for YouTube reactions, but yeah, Got 40 pulls in Z. That's pretty good. But yeah, save up a bit then. And then when you're ready to pull for Lucia, you'll have a bit more. So this concert here, yeah, it's kind of cut off. You guys can't see everything. I guess I can pull it over a little bit. Okay, you guys can kind of see it. All right, so music of Square Enix. Magic, Memories, and Melodies. So I'm going to see this on Sunday. So we got Final Fantasy music, Saga, Trials of Mana. Is it Live Alive? Live Alive? I don't even know. Chrono Trigger. It looks like Xenogears, Chrono Cross, Kingdom Hearts, Nier, and Octopath. So I'll be going on Sunday during the afternoon concert. And yeah, so they were already in Los Angeles. This is basically the second stop, so I'm going to the one on Sunday afternoon. There's a Sunday evening. There's Seattle coming up, Singapore, Portland, London. I don't know where this one is. Bangkok, Otakon, Paris, Lyon, Fort Worth, and Fort Worth. So if you guys get a chance, all tour I assume that's all the tour dates. Are there more? No, that's all of them, yeah. So if you guys get a chance and can get to one of these areas, you can see this concert. So that's where I'll be on Sunday afternoon. But again, I should be home in time for normal. And someone needs to remind me, last time I went to Symphony Center 2 Thursdays ago, I think. 2 weeks ago for the, they were doing a Joe Hisaishi concert. Which, by the way, Joe Hisaishi posted pictures of him conducting. And because I'm in, like, the third row, I'm, like, right there. Like, right behind him. You can see me clearly. I think I posted pictures in Discord. I can post them if I didn't, though. But anyway, I forgot that, like, literally 2 doors down from Symphony Center is like the closest Jollibee to me. So I need to make sure, because I forgot and I just went home. I'm like, dang it. This time I need to remember, once I'm done here, go 2 doors over, pick up dinner from Jollibee, and then go home. Gotta remember, chat. I'll take care of my dailies and then we'll wrap this up. Just put my window back where it was. There we go. Has anyone here in the chat gone to any of the Distant Worlds concerts? Because same producers, although it's Arnie's, because I've met Arnie several times. We're basically friends, and I've actually interviewed him in his house several times here in Chicago. And I've gone to a lot of Distant Worlds like rehearsals as a member of the press. Sat next to Nobuo for some of those, and met Susan Calloway. Interviewed her eventually as well. But Arnie's son, Eric Roth, is conducting this concert. I think I've met Eric. I can't remember. He wasn't conducting when I went to Distant Worlds, but I think he was still helping out with like just kind of PR and stuff like that. Has anyone in the chat gone to Distant Worlds or any of those video game Symphony concerts? Gone to plenty of Distant Worlds concerts, Zelda Symphony, Pokemon Symphony over the years. Because I'm friends with a lot of the production teams for those. Well, that's not why I went to them. I went to them as a member of the press, but because I went to them so often. No, it sounds like a good time. They're really fun, yeah. And on because I went to the ones that were basically in either Los Angeles when I was there for E3 or here in Chicago because I live here, I luck out because Chicago has now they don't always use the Chicago Symphony Orchestra. They sometimes just rent out the venue. Like in this case, I think they're just renting out the venue. But sometimes they use the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, which is often considered one of the big 5 in terms of like one of the 5 best orchestras in the country. And the Chicago Symphony Orchestra is almost always ranked like number 1, like near the top of the list for sure, at least, and are often ranked in the top 5 in the world as far as orchestras go. So I luck out in the fact that the Chicago Symphony Orchestra is basically in my backyard. I gotta do notorious hunts for whoever I need. Let me see who I need to work on. Let me grab mail. I have to keep an eye out. Yeah, so again, the whole tour list is there. There's not a ton in North America. So I guess find one that's close to you that you can maybe make it out to. I'll wait a day on this because I think there's 2 left, but we can only unlock 1 right now anyway.
If it's you, manager, we can
Alright, so
go
who
out
does not have all their
anytime.
core skill unlocked? I think Idhari and I think Anbi. So we're going to focus on Idhari first. 'Cause I don't think I have a team for Anbi yet, but we want to get that core skill up eventually. Or should we wait on this chat for Lucia? Maybe we wait on that, because Lucia is going to see you sooner than Idhari. Yeah, maybe we wait on that. What does she need? ZZZ, Lucia, materials. Because obviously the character's been out. So we should be able to know what they need for their core skill. From Wandering Hunter.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Alright. I think that's all we need. Alright, how many pulls do I have? Do I have any standard pulls? We have 3. Chat, wish me luck. Here we go. I have 3 standard. I don't remember when I got these, but we have 3. Our pity is getting up high, but it's not quite soft pity yet. We're at 59. So let's take us up to 62. Here we go. B rank. B rank. Yeah, probably getting all B ranks. So we're not guaranteed an A rank for another like 3. If we do get A rank on the next one, we'll be lucky. Come on, A rank, because that gives us a pull back, possibly, or at least partial. Come on. Nope. It's okay. 62 pity. We're getting close to soft pity though, so we should get something soon. Alright, so we have 5 plus 31, so 36.
Huh? Let's fire it up.
Where am I going? Store. 36 plus 30, so 66. Plus 78, what is that? That's 131, 44. Okay. And again, guys, if you want to work on your own spreadsheet to keep track of your polls, like I do, type in !Hoyocal, copy the template, and you can add feel free to add a sheet for you. Because again, I am the one who still has to manually kind of edit the trend lines for you, so you can kind of track where you're expected to have, or how many polls you're expected to have by a certain time in the future. So I'm trying to figure out how I can animate that, but I gotta learn how to do spreadsheets better. But !Hoyocal to get the link. It also, at the very least, has the calendar of when to expect Genshin, Starro, and ZZZ patches, banners, special programs, drip marketing, etc., etc. So this week we can expect, obviously, the Genshin special program. We also have... I also start putting predictions for future banners. Remember, no leaks are... I should probably add that as a tag. No leaks. No leaks allowed. But I put in speculation based on like when past reruns were and the fact that like Archons rerun once per patch and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this week, let's see, it's the week of May 5th. So we have Genshin special program, and then we have the new patch for ZZZ tomorrow. Let me double check that just to make sure. But it should be tomorrow. 15 hours, yep. So maintenance tomorrow, and then we started pulling for Lucia. And we should have enough to guarantee them. Not quite, but we should be fairly confident in that we can get them tomorrow. So we are on a win streak, guys. I don't know if I've had a win streak. Let's see. We're on a win streak of 3, which is the most I've ever had in a row. So we'll see if we can make that 4. But anyway, let's go raid out. Let's see. Can't raid 2 because they raided us. Who's on? I think Naomi might be on. Yeah, Naomi's on playing Date Everything. Who else is on? Ruby's playing Tamagotchi Life. I think we rated them a couple times this week, though. Mesa's playing Sonic Adventure. Oh, DX. Altea's playing Engage. It's Engage. So what I'm doing is playing P4G. Let's go say hi to Naomi. I don't know if you guys have met Naomi. We rated them a few times. If you guys remember Tammy, they're friends with Tammy as well. And Cabs, and basically a whole bunch of other Fire Emblem and Pokemon fans. Thank you for stream. Thank you for joining today and hang out. Thank you for the raid. If you guys are subbed, copy the High Papayas. If you're not subbed, but if you have channel points, redeem first for the Hildebonk emote, and then you can use the old sub raid command. Put that in the chat for you guys. And if you're not subbed and don't have channel points, you're tempted to pull for Lucia, yeah, if you want to wait until you have more pulls, do that, because again, it's better for the charts if you save up for most of the time and then you just have big drops when you do a ton of pulls, as opposed to like climb, drop, climb, drop, climb, drop. So it's better to do as many as you can in one go. But pull when you want. You can pull right away. You can pull later on once you have more pulls. But it is better for the trend line and kind of the math if you do all your pulls in one go. If you guys are not sub but don't have channel points either, you can use the regular raid command. We're gonna raid Naomi. Go say hi. Fellow Fire Emblem fan. They're playing Date Everything. They hang out in Tammy streams as well. As usual, follow on social media. Join the Discord. And make sure, yeah, Sparkle or anyone else who plays these, make sure you do the pre-download so that you're ready to go once maintenance is over. Pre-download is available now. I'll do it tomorrow morning once I'm at work because we have faster Wi-Fi. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I gotta get going. I gotta get to sleep hopefully soon. I took a nap, so I might have trouble sleeping, but also gotta go to the bathroom. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, remember, if you guys get Meloetta in your TCG pocket, feel free to send them my way. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.